shit. Oh my God, sorry, my bad. FML. Shit. I don't know how to resume it. It ended it. That's not what I wanted to do. All right, we're back. Happy Halloween, my friends and hoes. All right, let me tell. Okay, in all fairness, I am technologically fucked. So we haven't reconnected on this one, and so I didn't know how to do it. So give me a break. I'm 50 fucking one. Thanks, Said Pro. Yes, I know, Carol. Surprise! Boom! Did it work? Hi, Myra. So I have some funny shit. Not really funny shit. So, like, yes, family love is all great. I saw my squish. But those kids aren't old enough to, like, you know, show me love, right? You did, Carol. It was all your fault. Hi, Glocks. My bad. Yo. A 51-year-old who doesn't know electronics. We haven't vortexed on this one before, so I didn't know how to do it. Hi, Julianne. Your kids were here just a second ago. One left back. The other one might still be here. I don't know. No, it's not members. It's Friday. Get with it. So, I need to tell y'all my happy. My happy was Roxanne called me and she's like, oh my God, I gotta tell you something. It's gonna make you feel so much better about, like, you're gonna love it, right? So I'm like, well, duh, need to hear it. Huh, Maria? Hi, Patricia. Yeah, I know. Holla, I fucked up. You're retired. Me too. Not really. Fuck, I work harder than I ever have. I followed you under a different name a few months ago. Nope. Not gonna get me there, Buffalo Bill. Always been Danielle. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hi, Crystal. Bye, Crystal. Anyway, so she's like, yeah. So Dylan and I call my mom, and he's screaming, I don't want grandma. I want Auntie. Auntie. And her mom's like, what's he saying, Roxanne? And he's like, I want Auntie. Rocky's like freaking out. She's like, okay, Mom, bad connection. I'll call you later. You don't do that. Dylan, don't throw me under the bus like that. You know? Shit. That's your grandma. You pretend until you get off the phone, right? So then that night, he's crying in the middle of the night, whatever, so Rocky gets him up. Are you crying for Mama? Auntie. I want Auntie. So I haven't seen him in a week, right? I see him every weekend. So tell me, I don't know, Heather, it's weird. So tell me, right? She's like, I think someone's missing you. So I would have, I was like, fuck, Roxanne, we don't need that shit. She's like, I know. I was like, I don't know, Mom. Okay, we'll talk to you later. Oh my God, Lisa. I was like, he can't do that shit to me. You know, I'm sure there's insecurities already with that, you know, because I see him more than she does. So, dude, we're going to have a talk, you know? I should be number one. I expect to be number one, even over your grandmother. Because not only am I an auntie, I'm also a grandma. So I'm two for the price of one. You know what I mean? This little guy trying to create issues between me and the grandma. Shit. You know that on a treadmill you're actually not running or moving? I feel like I'm moving. That's not two grubs. So anyway, my Dilly Pop loves me. So, with that being said, there's two games tomorrow, one at 9:30 and one at 1:30. So I was like, all right, I'll see you. I know, the grand and the auntie in one, right? So I'm extra special. I understand that, but not everybody does, especially the grandma. You know what I mean? I believe grandmas feel they're extra special, but they're not. Okay, maybe you are, but I'm doubly special. So just so you know, we're putting it out there. So I told Dan, I'm like, deuces. Deuces. I'll be gone tomorrow. I'll leave about 8:30. I won't be back till about 3:30. Yeah. Dylan needs me. Yeah. So I'll be with him all. Rocky's like, oh, you're coming to both? It's really early. I'm like, I know. But I've got to spend the day with Dilly Pop. He said he needed auntie. I'm extra. Thank you for appreciating that, Lisa Ramsey. The bigger the hat doesn't mean anything. It's what you got inside. And I'm just extra special. Are you claustrophobic? Yes. Brian, I'm going to tell you. A green buzzball? Get it, girl. I wasn't in public yesterday. Nope. I'll be in public today. It's scary. Oh. Buffalo Bill, I thought you were trying to be funny, you know? People telling me, like, you know, you were Deborah yesterday. What happened? You get it? Like, anyway, I get it. I apologize. Brian, that's the first time I ever rode up in that elevator. They've had that place for several years. So, I was slightly infused, so I was able to do. Did something happen on TikTok? I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, you mean why I got off? Because I had it only on SubChat Lives. Yeah. What kind of law? Personal injury, estate planning. Yeah. So, Brian, that freaked me the fuck out. And you didn't feel it moving. Seriously. When my brother was like, is it moving? I was like, don't even start with me. A package. Oh, I love you. You mailed me a package? Yay. I love packages. That makes me happy. I love presents. And you can send me cards too. You can even draw me a picture and send it. I love getting mail. Makes me feel special. Grandpa's fine. Yeah. Grandpa's fine. Well, you're a ski instructor. And if you're not a ski instructor, what the fuck and who the fuck are you? You know what I mean? There's a card in the box. Yay! It's a double whammy. A card and a present. A slight infusement. Yes. Well, what are we saying about that? Did we say slight infusement is infused is buzzed, right? Hi, Pat. Infused is buzzed. Slightly infused is on the way. And then you become fucked up infused. Yeah. F.I. All the way from, you love Grandpa? Aw. He feels all the love. It was a cool elevator, but, you know, every time I complain, I lead to love. Holla. Every time I complain, you know, my cousin's husband was like, you know, there's an elevator. I ain't going in that elevator by myself. Are you crazy? Hell no. He's like, well, there's a call button, and how long is it going to take me to get out of that situation? Yeah, no. And that picture, what the fuck is that picture in there for? To create a kumbaya? Nobody's feeling comfortable in there. And how frequently do you keep up on the qualifications of making sure it's good? I don't trust you. Where's Sadie? I don't know. Hammered is slightly infused. No! Lillian, don't be changing I'm the boss. I said slightly infused means buzzed. Infused means buzzed. Slightly means on your way. Don't be I'm the boss here, not you. Don't change my code. Don't change my thing scale. Look at Lillian's trying to Sadie, Lillian needs a strike. Lily needs a strike, please. Hi, Anthony. I miss you, lover.
How's his mom?
My boo thing is here. He got his car vandalized yesterday, so yeah, why are you both places? My lover. I don't think we could be lovers. Is that okay to say? He's my boo thing. What's appropriate? My gay. I mean, we already know that, but I need something sweeter because people don't like when you say that.
How about my friend?
No, because he's not my friend. He's my boo thing. He's my lover.
You know what's coming up on my algorithm?
Bae. Hi, Jenny Tran. Hair loss? balls, anything goes. Hi, Cindy Lou. How are ya? Love ya. Moving. 16 days? Debbie, get it. Is she? Did I see it? Debs, did she confirm the ski instructor? Did you? Anyway, Lisa, Anthony's got some drama for your mama. Like, he needs a grandma Lisa to do some talking, because I can't help. Why am I like farting out of my sides of my mouth? What? Wu-Tang? Who's Wu-Tang? You're gonna get me in trouble with Reddit by saying that. No. What? There's drunkie and drunkard. I was drunkie. Did you hear me say elevator? Elevator. I don't know what I said. Who's that? Debbie's trying to get me in trouble. Don't be doing that. You got wind? I got gas. Yes, what? Who the fuck is that? Wu-Tang. I want to go as a drunk. Just go as yourself. I'm so funny. No costume needed, bitches. Hey. Wine beer samples is open bar. That's cool. Shit. So, Madison, just look cute and bring a bottle with a straw and drink out of it. Anyway, I'm glad I have friends who don't give a shit. In Afrikaans, South Africa, we say sticky ding. What's sticky ding? I like that. Mike, sorry about that. And a 4-pack of Cutwaters. And drink them as the night goes on. Straight out of the bottle. I know, when I was little, I got stuck in the elevator. Oh, yeah. Catherine, that's on you. Am I dressing up? Hell no. I have a shirt that I've had for 15 years. And it says, "This is my costume." I wore that. Yeah, I wore that every year. So, I don't know. If we go on a live, hi Robin. Hi Meshi. If I go on a live, I'll wear it. Hello in New York. I've never been a dresser upper. Again, too much for me right here. Lillian, causing trouble. Is Sade's here yet? I swear. She needs to take off. And Bogey was trying to give me a strike. I mean, you can't give a boss a strike. I run the roost. I give strikes out. Fuck. These people are trying to take away my scales and taking away my identity as your boss. You did? Okay, Koso, at least it'll give you kind of some breathing room. You are always, Lisa walks around her house naked with a big hat on. And when I say big hat, the hat doesn't fit in the door. Am I a single? No, not right now. I'm taken. Yeah, I'm taken. I don't always want to be taken, but this time I am. So, hey, Tet Margaret Mandea. Yes. I'm trying to figure out, that's aunt, right? I'm trying to figure out what to say because telling you that you're beautiful is an understatement. Oh, Jeff. I get it. I know what you mean. You know, it's hard. It's hard. I try to ugly myself down. I try to make myself look, you know, I had wildebeest hair and people still find me beautiful. I'm trying to help the other women out, Jeff. But my beauty just shines through. Huh, Mary? So, I get it. It's hard to be me. And that's why all these women hate me. Because I'm so beautiful. And it is an understatement. God, I wish some of you could realize how good it feels to be that beautiful. And you just never will. Because I have taken it all. Stinkadink is a boo. Not your friend, not a lover. Oh, Anthony, you're my stinky dink. Oh, ding. In African language, RSA. You're my stinky ding. D-I-N-G. He is a ding dong. So, anyway, bye D. Love you. Hi, Bruce. Michael, I already talked to you. Do you have a moderator for your sites? Not for Facebook. I do, but Facebook's weird. So, a stinky ding. And RSA, which is from the African continent. Howdy, Chachki. It would be against the law to be as... I know. Do you know how many times I get arrested just for being in public? Police people are like, girl, you need to stay in hiding because your beauty is like no other. And it's a crime to show these women what they can't have. And this is why people don't like you, is because that beauty is unlike no other. And everybody sees me in a different type of beauty. It's a spell I put on people. Sometimes it's rejection, and sometimes it's just an honest because of my beauty. So Jeffy, thank you so much for recognizing my beauty. And it's not just on the outside, it's also on the inside. So thank you, Jeff. Happy Halloween. It's really nice when people, recognize the beauty within and externalness. And my beauty is captivating. So I get it. I get why people hate me, because they don't have this. So thank you, Jeff. I don't like to talk about it, Jeff, but we had to bring it up at some point in time. So anyway, I was Judy. I came back. I'm beautiful, Lillian. I'm captivating. And that's why some of you are under my spell, right? Because my beauty draws you in. The light, my aura, it's contagious. So I get it. And the other people who don't like me is because they're just self-loathing and they hate that they can't be like me. So, it happens, That's where hate originates from. Yes, I saw the clowns. That's your costume, a clown. Narcissism? No, that's not narcissism. That's called flat facts. I mean, narcissism isn't, like, if you're speaking facts, it can't be narcissistic. It's not me saying it, it's people saying it. I'm just repeating what they're saying. You know what I mean? I'm just repeating all the accolades they're giving me. That's their facts, not mine. But I have been told that so many times that you eventually have to get down to their level and understand what they're saying. I wish I was the world's luckiest guy. Oh, Jeff, you're on my list, baby. I'll put you on my list. You're there. Yep. Buonaserita. Thank you, Allie. I know I'm running, and you're ready for bed. Robin. You gotta have fun with life, Self-mockery. What did we talk about last night with this book that we're reading from my friend Jen? Oh, Sadie, I have a list for you. Get the book out. So, if you can't have fun with your people, if you can't have fun with your guests, if you can't have fun in your own marriage and with yourself, you're just not fun, right? I make fun of my shit. I make fun of the comments. People take that serious, then they have a screw loose. Welcome, John Doe. Who is this John Doe? Okay, well, let me tell you, Sadie. Are you ready for this one? So I had a little bit of problem on the YouTube side, and just to make it short, I accidentally shut it down. I came back in. Vogie wants to give me a strike. Well, we know that doesn't happen. Nobody gives me a strike. So he's on the list again. And then Lillian was trying to change my scale. Yeah. She was trying to tell me what we should change the scale to in the slightly infused scale. And we're done. That doesn't happen. So now she's on the list. So maybe they're finally getting that I'm the boss. I don't know. They still want to push my fucking buttons. So anyway, she has, yes, I do. Pat, it's so complicating on Facebook though, because you can't just block them from the screen. My people actually have to go into my account, search for them, and block them that way. It's insane. So, a husband. What's a husband? There's only one boss here, motherfuckers. And that's me. Yes, thank you, Sades. Thank you. She was late, but she's my book taker, my scorekeeper, my information logger. So she gets automatic. She doesn't get any, what are those called? What do you, demerits. Demerits, because she has a job. So, oh, here's another one. Thank you, Bob Brown. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I love you, see. She was taking somebody to the dentist or something, right? So, I don't even know where to go. I was gonna go further into the beauty thing. Does she? Look at Bogey. Sadie's, look at him. He's challenging you and he wants you to get a demerit. Put him down again. Put him down again. It is really hard to be beautiful. I'm telling you. You know, I can't help it. I know. But that's why I wear a backwards hat. That's why I go out with BO. That's why I have pubic hair. And sometimes I let my facial hair grow out. Because even with hair loss on my head, people still capture the beauty from outside, and I can't help that. So sometimes the external beauty pushes through and makes you shine extra bright. So anyway, hi Carla, how you doing? Thank you, Jeff. I hope your handsome self has a spectacular Halloween. Now be careful out there. There's gonna be a lot of junks on the road. And if you're drinking, Jeffy, make sure you stay home. Jeff said, I hope that my day is as beautiful and bright as you are. I mean, stop it. He's gonna be my next husband. What's pubic hair got to do with it? Well, because if you ever see women in clothing, right? You have different shapes of vaginas. Take leggings, for instance. Oh, is Drake here? Oh, of course. I don't want to hear shit about being late. Drake, you need to get with the new schedule. Preferably about 9:30 is where it's coming in. Love you, Pat. Good luck, girl. We got this. Anyway, back to the vagina talk. So, you ever see women in leggings? And when they don't cover their poontang up front, there's a lot to the imagination. Do I get trick-or-treaters? Oh my God, my hip just almost gave out. Shit, I almost did a face plant into the machine and threw my ass back against the litter box of the wall. Shit, Lillian came back on the good side. Katie, settle yourself down. Just settle down. Lillian, Katie's asking for you on Facebook. Can you please hop over for a minute? She wants to talk to you. Okay, so, am I straight or curly? I don't know. It's been, like right now, it's itchy. So, I didn't shave myself for 10 days. Not really. I shaved myself before I left for Nashville. And then for 6 days, it went untouched. Let me tell you, that shit was poking through my leggings because when it's stubble, it comes through. So if you saw that in leggings, sometimes you catch an angle, you can see pubic hair coming through, even through underwear, because I wear underwear. Now, women have certain levels of fluff, whether it's fat or hair. You don't know. But mostly you do, because if it's hair and you have your bouffant of full curl, you see a little pillow, right? And sometimes women have pillows on their own, but that's not hair, y'all. That is, you know. But if it's hair, you can slightly see their hair follicles patterns in their thing. So anyway, so you asked what the bush had to do with it, of me trying not to be so beautiful, is most people don't like to see a big pillow of hair in the cootie. So I try whatever I can to be ugly. Just saying. I mean, women. I don't know if you men would recognize it. Drake, I'm calling out Julianne too. Julianne, I apologize, but this goes along with what I need with my men, okay? You would have to put on lip protectors at this point in my time, Jeffy, absolutely. Remember those wax lips? Let's think back to the times when we were young and our moms were in bathing suits. Now, some of you men may not remember it quite as clearly as us women do. But they had poofs down below. They called it Afro poofs. Now I'm gonna get reamed by using a certain race, the stereotypes, but whatever, it is what it is. So they had, and it stuck out inches. Drake, do you remember your mama having that back in the day? Nate, Julianne, I apologize. Anyway, Vogie. So anyway, chipped a tooth? Stop it. Drake, enough. And a titanium tooth is insurance doesn't cover dental. He doesn't need the tooth, Drake. Just fucking rip it out. He doesn't need a gold tooth. He doesn't need the tooths. A fucking root canal. Get the hell out of here. Pull the tooth. I mean, his smile will still be cute. Pull the fucking tooth. He doesn't need it. He'll figure it out. Right, Katie, remember? And some of them had hair on the outside. Their pubes were curling out from the sides of the bathing suit. Robin. So, fucking trauma is trauma. I have trauma. Trauma. God, what are women thinking? At least cut off the shit on the outside. We'll deal with the bouffant in the inside. And when you jumped in the water, it kind of went down. It didn't curl back up right away. As they dried out, it came out. It could be a muff, a puffy muff, a muffy puffy, the bouffant of the muff. It could, but tight curls, some of us had tight curls. That too. Thank you, Vogie. And so, we bleached it blonde. You did. You bleached it. Your vagina hair? Cynthia, I'm trying to understand that. And ouch. You know, some of these fuckers a couple years ago had me doing the Nair. I had 212, was a friend of mine back in the day. And unfortunately, things got difficult with our gang of people and our manager, somebody who managed us, and so she's no longer here, but she did the whole Nair for the front and the back. No, my mom had an actual yellow polka dot. She actually did it for the back. She said, don't shave the ass, Nair it. And do the front if you want to. I've done it before. But you have to cover the kit and caboodles. And so I'm like, the kit and caboodles, you don't have any? And never came back? Good for you, Robin. You lucked out. Not with the chemo shit, but the no hair shit. So we did that together. We actually, a couple of us, not on film, but she talked us through it. She talked us through it. So you get wipes. You cover the insides of inside the lips. Cover any holes you don't want it to go in. Ha jihad, except the bum hole. And you put Nair and you wait. Now, there needs to be like a protective piece that goes inside, you know, like those wax lips in a way, right? And you stick them inside the labia majora and they fit outside and it covers all the important bits. I was a little scared. I felt burns that I didn't want to feel. Nope. I couldn't tell if my bum was bleached. It felt like I did. So anyway, it was brave. A couple of us did it together. We were both in the shower naked, just standing out. Was this supposed to feel like this? 2 and 2 was like, you guys need to mellow the hell out. You're fine. You ain't dying. It's gotta burn. It's fucking chemicals. Is it getting in my bits? My bits are on fire. This fucking bullshit didn't work. Where's my shower cap from my vag? Shit. So anyway, fuck that. Nair went in the garbage after that. We need Nair for men. You do the same thing. I can tell you. I'll send you mine, Drakey. And just put it in the bum. I don't know if it's good if you haven't had. Have you had kids? You may not want to put chemicals on your testicles because it seeps through and it might affect the spermies. So you better be careful with that. Isn't there? Yes. She went in one time for, I think, a chemical burn on her hoo-ha before she learned to do it right. I could be lying, but I remember something like that happening. So if you attempt the Nair on the down yonder regions, try to protect and try to be careful because things could be bad. And I'm just telling you, disclaimer, men, you don't really have any openings, so you ain't gonna put it on your shaft. And if you have hair on your shaft, that's a different issue. Shit. I have laser, yeah. Protect the hole. That shit hurts. Tracy, it wasn't fun. Nasser, be careful if you use that, because that can be complicated, people. I'm just trying to give you my insights. Beware down yonder with the chemicals. Now, if you haven't birthed children yet, no, you can't protect the third hole because you're trying to get the hair away from the hole. It's not as sensitive as the internal labia, right? So you gotta protect that. Here's Judy. Okra. Fucking Judy. Talking about kids and Catholicism again. Are you hot in that sweater? I'm not a sweater. Are you talking about my hair? Wait, hair on the shaft isn't normal? Yeah, well, if you've got hair on the shaft, baby, I must see a picture because I need visuals of everything. You know what I mean? Doesn't laser hurt like a motherfucker? Yep, like a motherfucker. You know, Gidget, I don't mind. Nair smells like chemical. But so women, if you haven't procreated yet, hold back in the chemical infusion to your bits and pieces, okay? I think the bush is fine. You know, maybe I'll grow it out and see if it's curly or straight. I don't know. I can't. I'm itchy. I'm right now. 5 days of not shaving fucked me up. I have it on the base of the shaft. Yes. I think every man has it on the base of the shaft. That's normal. But you got to get that off. If we're nairing it, we're doing the whole thing. Bum, ass cheeks, because men have hairy asses too. Forget that. Yeah, that fucking Nair. Yeah, Lily, and let's bust Judy out. Too bad we don't have that documented, but those of us who read it knew. It's in our brains. Yeah. So, Sparky. You know, grow the hair into a mullet. Party in the front. What is it? Party in the back. Party. I don't remember. I don't know. Sparky, you gotta have fun with life. Jeff, it went in from Jeff to beauty, and then it went into pubic hair. I don't know why, but you never know where we're gonna go. So you can, how about business in the front? Thank you. I didn't shave for 5 days. Now I shaved it, and now I'm itchy as a motherfucker. Thank you, Jeffy. Jeffy's still here, by the way. That's loyalty, people. Learn it, Drakey. Loyalty. Anyway, I think we should. So not only are we gonna enter on the Love Bite gummies, I'll comb it to the side and have lunch. Oh. And why do you assume that's what I want? I'm not a big lunch person. I don't like to be feasted upon. That's just who I am today. So you need to go talk to somebody else because that doesn't excite me. Nope. Take that. No, I'm itching like a motherfucker. So this fucked me up. Not shaving for 5 days fucked me up because I never itched like this. But I think it's because my whole body's itching, to be fair. My forehead, my scalp, my face. So I don't know if it's from the acclimating back to my environment from Nashville. Shit. So anyway, we're going to just say that, but we're going to have to shave it again today because we got no room for looking like we got crabs out in public. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to be able to shave it before I go in public, so we're going to be looking like we got crabs. Yeah. So, unfortunately, if you see me itching the cootie, it's fine. It's just the hair growth. I swear, I sweat. That doesn't give me an excuse. Thanks, Richard. Look, we got another one. You look great as always. Take note, men. Nate, Bogey, Drake. You can learn something from these men over here on TikTok. Shit, not the parting on the side and the dining on the front. Not that one. I don't want that. That would be hair growth. Hair growth is wonky. I lost my hair on my head, but everywhere else. It's like men. When they lose their hair on their head, they start gaining back hair. It's like it drops, falls, and then implants. I wish that I could do that to my... I wish I could just... I was just about... I might be bleeding today with as much as I've been itching. Yeah. Today my grandson... Oh, never mind. Yeah. Oh, crap. And here we go again, talking about vaginas, and Judy's coming in talking about kids. You want to talk about church, too? What does God think about my communicating with... My God loves this. My God's just as dirty as me. So, isn't that funny, Ben? Do you see what I did over here? I'll have to go. I put on my things. There are some nice wigs. I know, but I just feel weird. Like, I hate fake. You know what I mean? Like, I hate... Cha-Cha, settle your fucking self down. Settle your fucking self down. I don't know who the fuck you are coming in like that yelling at me, girl. Sadie. Sadie. Mark 2 strikes down for the tchotchke. She coming in all hot, yelling and shit with an attitude, and she's a moderator, yo. You, and that's 3 strikes. 3 strikes. Chantel, she's doing bad shit over here. Middle finger to the haters, that's what it's there for. So I hate, this is my problem. I think I'd almost rather be bald than wear a wig, right? Extra one for fun. I wish I could just block her right now. If I could just block her, but it's too much trouble to remoderate her. So I literally don't want to go through the trouble. But if I could put her in a timeout, I would, but I don't think I can. Fuck. Nate, can you put her in a timeout? At 67, no shade, 10 hairs that are left. Can't see them anyways. That's good, Holly. I can't wait. I can't wait. Pluck those motherfuckers. You don't want, like, weird, just random 10 hairs hanging down. What if somebody saw those? They would find that weird. Holly, just get rid of them. It's fine. Yesterday, I said my grandson's playing against Central Catholic High School, but my grandson's going to lose because that team has prayers on this side. We were talking about revitalizing our coochies. And you're having a conversation about your grandson and prayers and all that shit. You didn't read the room. We were talking about opening up. Just because you're okay and content in that area, there's other women who aren't. So it means you sit back and you participate, or you wait until we're done talking about revitalizing the cooches. We were talking about tingles and bringing them back. Shit. And then she came in strong to finish it off, which was good, respectful. So that was good. Yeah, that was. Hi, Teresa. I did. He is good looking. And his girlfriend, holy smoke, she's a hottie too. Like, I can appreciate a woman's beauty. And she's beautiful. She's tall. She looks like she could be a model. It's crazy. Don't nair them, Holly. Don't nair those fuckers. Yeah, that shit will just slide right off. But protect the coochie. Just do it. Can't see to plug. Girl, just stick the tweezers down and pray to God. Since we're talking about praying to God in prayers, just hope you don't get anything bad. It'll be fine. I have good genes. I do have good genes. I can't help it. Hi, Dacky. My other man that other men can learn from. My Daxter. When we get older, there will be a hair distribution confusion. Why? Is somehow the molecules of the atmospheric pressure going to change that and we're all going to be bald? Could you imagine if we're all bald and we're walking around with no hair but clothes? That would be weird. And it would be great because then there would be no jealousy. You have a squirrel. Look, see how Tony interjects? Judy, you see how she said that? She raised her hand in the way that she could to say, hold on a second. So, you are Dacky. You can't fit into your jeans because they're too big probably because you're not eating. Jared, it's okay. He won't be in your closet. Okay, go, Tony. Ain't that the truth? I wish there was no hair. Because then there wouldn't be jealousy about beauty and insecurities about hair. That was very demure. It was very mindful too. Sadie knocked that down. Write that down. Tony was very respectful with trying to change the subject. Normally though, she isn't. So we got to remember that. She Zoom too, she just butts in. So we got to just appreciate when the good happens, right? Okay, Tony, I'm waiting. No hairs. Then people would judge your head shape. Well, maybe we all have. Well, you're bald in all the places. Bye, Jeff. You're going to Italy? What the fuck? I want to go to Italy. Can I go with you? I know, why is she taking so long? She interrupted, now we're all like, okay. But everything goes wrong with me. I'm having 3 children. Yes, especially the vagina. What? Especially the vagina. The vagina is so interesting after the babies. Jealousy would go to the shape of her head, which is fine. Hi, my friend. I was thinking about you. I was going to text you, but I was in Nashville and then I just got back. And now I'm acclimating back to catching up on the bullshit. Because let me tell you, it's been 3 days full of cleaning and like everything else. 5 days. Can't leave 5 days. Fuck. Makes sense if we were all bald and beauty wasn't an issue. Exactly. It would be... What is she doing? Is Tony just doing this on purpose? To like slow me down, take away my vibe? What the fuck? But I love your videos. So they make me giggle. Noel, and I've been thinking about you. But just like you, by the time that it's day's over. So I'll get to you eventually, I promise. What did you say? Did anybody see what Tony said? Because now, it's just, you took away my whole fucking vibe for what? You'll thank me later. And then nothing else after that. What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck? Judy, are you, she said nothing. She'll thank me later for taking away my vibe and ruining the flow of the, of my entertaining. What the hell? It's a minion and then it's a flip off finger. Yep. My minion, because my friends and followers have been classified. I know. I love it though, Noel. It makes you giggle. It takes away stress. Laughing is good medicine. It's the best medicine. Wine too, but you can't drink that. So my friend Penny sent me the minion. And this I've always had, but it's a fuck you to all the people. Yeah. Order the glass clothes that Tammy told us about. The glass clothes? I don't... What? If you're... Lillian says, if you have no hair on your bagungun, to draw a jack-o'-lantern face on it and scare your husband. Well, she didn't say that part. I just added it in. What the fuck? You want me to open the door and show my bagungung to the kids and say, Happy Halloween? No, that's inappropriate and mildly pedophiliac. The fuck? It says, have you pooped today? So, Lillian, that's weird. Now, put Lily on the list of to watch out for. You're definitely going to jail. You're talking about remembering something. Shit, I'd never forget that. You did poop? I didn't poop this morning. My fucking pooping system was all fucked up. So I pooped last night, which is not appropriate. So, irrelevant and Joanne, you can't use big words like that. Irreverent. What's irreverent mean? The cloths. Oh, you said clothes. Cloths. I don't even remember. She said clothes. Did she not, Chachki? What's irreverent? Judy, Google. You can't use, I like that I'm like you, but I don't know what irreverent means. Never heard that word. Can you look up irreverent? What does that mean? We didn't see. Disrespect. No, it doesn't. Irreverent means I'm disrespectful? Oh, God, that's horrible. No, it doesn't, Kiki D. She's trying to give me a compliment. So, where are you? Irreverent. I'm not showing my husband a pumpkin down there. He'd like it, exactly. And with your hairs, it could be like a hairy pumpkin. Oh, Holly, I'm so funny. Not reverent. You're not a reverend. Irreverent. No, irreverent. IRREVERENT. She would be a hairy pumpkin because she has like 10 hairs because she's older and you lose your hair. So she'd be like a hairy pumpkin with baby hairs on it. Only 10, but it doesn't matter. And they're white, so it would be like spooky. Yeah. She meant irrelevant. Okay, I don't care what you thought she meant. People, focus. I need the definition of irreverent. Shit. Everybody's like, oh, I thought you said reverend. I thought you said irreverent. And I haven't. Okay. Just means not reverent, not respectful. She's calling me not respectful? What? I think it's a compliment, though. Scroll up. Thank you. Thank you, Joanne, for coming back and responding to my questions about her comment. Y'all don't help me. Irreverent just means you have a sense of humor about life and you don't care what other people think. Thank you, Joanne. Y'all, fuck off. Yeah. It's not showing a lack of respect. Y'all, oh, Lord. Now everybody's saying I'm disrespectful. So, no, listen to the definition. Patty's giving me a definition. No one knows. She meant it the nice way, bitches. Pay attention. Oh, Patty, I can't hit that. I can't hit it. It won't see. This thing's faulty. Fuck it. I can't see it. I looked it up. Okay. That's the definition of the word. No, her definition fits it more than your fucking definition, so you all fuck off. It just means you have a sense of humor about life and you don't care what other people think of you. In a good way. Not in a fucking weird way y'all are making and attacking me with it. Fuck off. Shit. She was giving me a compliment. This wasn't supposed to be turning into, like, hostileness. God. Patty, I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it. It says see more and won't hit it. Nobody knows. Fuck y'all being mean to me. It would. It would rub off. It would be like the friction of the hair. It's like waxing in a way. Sugar scrubbing. Sugar. 10 sunshine, thank you. Fuck off. She means she likes me. Simple. Blame Webster. Fuck Webster. He's still alive, isn't he? You're stupid, but I mean it in a nice way. I'm gonna start drinking. By the way, I poured a glass last night and I was a quitter. I quit. I poured a glass, like, with you guys on, and then I ended up putting it in the refrigerator. I was like, I don't want this. I have a glass. Dan's like, what's this? I said, it's wine. He's like, why? I said, well, because I didn't finish it. Fuck. I poured it, and I went to take a sip, and I was like, hold want this. Now, it's saving in the, it's in the box, so I couldn't, no, Patty, it's not that it's too long, it's that, like, Facebook sucks, so I couldn't, sorry, TikTok, I'm coming, it hurts, my body hurts, I picked you up, there you are, from Libya. I don't show any class, no cursing, but it's meant in a good way. Can you back the fuck off already? Jesus, criminies. JFC, should I go get my wine glass now? Your leg hair looks like dog hair. It's soft. Poor Joanne. She's like, God, it was just meant to be a stupid compliment, and everybody's going south with it. That's what I just said. Her comment just popped through. She's like, Lord, have mercy. You have to watch every word you say on Facebook. People take something that was meant for. I knew what it was meant for, Joanne. I just said, for the love of Pete. She was trying to say something nice, and you're all using the direct fucking black and white words. What she meant, bye, Catherine. What she meant was basically, you're like me, and we're having fun, and I'm not always respectful, no, and I cuss, and that's what she's saying. For the love of Pete, it was a good thing. Stop throwing ugly and shade and just your own insecurities at me, all right? Joanne did a good thing by I just didn't know what the fucking word meant. Sorry I said that. Do I want to go to my early afternoon? Sure. I get home about 1:30 and I have to shower. We could, but you need Mark tomorrow morning too, because you're going to need to go on a walk, or you just wait until I get back from the soccer games. You did? You bought the black cauldron? Oh my God, they're my favorite. I drink everything out of them. So your gray hairs are coming in like pubic hairs on your head. That happened with my mom. I know, Joanne, I felt you, honey. These other people just didn't get it. They didn't get it. And I'm sorry about that, but I understand and I understood. So girl, don't worry about it. Happy Halloween. And we know how these people are. You know. I just want a clarification on the word, for fuck's sake. Next time, I'll just take it as it is, Joanne, and we'll just take the word and go with it. Shit. Dan's walking. I didn't even open up my Red Bull. You guys, I had a coffee this morning, and I had no pooping problems, so. Oh, great. Here we go. She dyed her hair green. Oh, my God. That is amazing, Dawn. Did you have another nightmare? No, I didn't. I did, but Aaron was in it, so maybe it was a nightmare. Aaron's the nephew. So my friend, we call her Muffy. Long story, it just doesn't matter. She's on Zoom, and her husband and her love Halloween. And her husband had a Zoom appointment with his doctor, and he had a mask on when he joined it. I'm talking about you, Muffs. Somebody said her friend had a gyno appointment and dyed her pubic hair green on St. Patrick's Day because it was St. Patrick's Day. So it reminded me of your husband. People get so fucking bent out of shape about like anything Dan and I do. I'm so disrespectful, I know. God, she's such a hoe. She's such a bitch. I am. It's fine. I can be. Shit. Make me be a bitch and I respond accordingly. Shit. Leave me alone, okay? Let me get on my thing. Thank you, Joanne. I appreciate it. Joanne's like, fuck. Shit. Why am I always so negative? I think, Ben, you're the only one. Being negative. Read the room, baby. Read the room, baby cakes. Bay Area. It's so funny because people just don't get it. And they don't have to get it. Where's my dad? Dead. Yeah, he was cremated. He's cremated. All burned up and shit. My brothers and I took him and put him in Lake Tahoe. But don't tell the commissions in Lake Tahoe because it's a fine. But we did it. The casino is 5 minutes from me and I never go. Drake, we could be casino friends. 3 hours is not that bad. You just have to spend the night. Happy Halloween. I need to bend down, but I'm very tight right now. So Just give me a minute, okay? There might be lots of aches and pains. Wait. Ugh. Okay, so you know how I do cards every day? My friend Jen sent me this book, and she thought I would like it because what does it say? F my life, right? And what do I say all the time? I say fuck my life. So she was like, and she wrote me a sweet letter in here, but I won't read it because that's between me and her. And it's just funny little scenarios where people are like, fuck, right? They get themselves into predicaments, and then, you know, so every day we're going to read 2 pages. Instead of doing a card, we're going to read 2 pages, okay? So, and this is what we're going to do until the book's gone. And then I'll buy more cards, or we'll get another series of books like this or something like that. But I think it makes you giggle. So hi Beachy, we're here for giggling, okay? So if I don't respond to something, it's because I'm reading. We have to get it's very short. So just know. Anyway, today a child sitting next to me on the bus pointed at me and asked, Mommy, if it's not a man and it's not a woman, what is it then? Gotta love kids. FML. Could you believe that? Today I had a job interview at a restaurant that was opening up. One manager asked me why I should be hired. I said I was more efficient than most people. When the interview was over, I left to find that I locked my keys in the car. It took all the managers to help me get my keys out. Well, fuck my life. Today I decided to practice putting a condom on with my mouth. My roommate walked in on me while I was using my mouth to roll a condom onto a banana. Fuck my life. Oops. Yeah, don't do that. And why? Today I had the first meeting with my new bosses. We went to a restaurant for lunch. I choked on a piece of meat and couldn't breathe. I had to take the piece of meat out of my throat with my fingers and then put it back on my plate, all chewed up. F my life. Wasn't a big deal. Like, that was nothing. That was like Heimlich, and then it's shooting out at your boss and ending up in his mouth. Now that would have been F my life, right? Mary, Melinda, I love that. Today, I played in a tennis tournament. After winning, I went to shake my opponent's hand. He didn't react or move. It was only the first set. Oops. I don't know why these make me giggle. I love these. You were born in San Jose? So was Dan. Yeah, so was Dan. Thanks, Steph. Today I was walking through Borders bookstore with my girlfriend when we passed the stand selling Girl Scout cookies. I saw a box of Samoas, my favorite, so I pointed to them and shouted, yeah! My girlfriend looked shocked. Behind the box of cookies was a 9-year-old bending over with her bottom pointing at me. FML. Oops. Ooh. Okay, be careful, y'all. Like Lillian. Ooh, put your jack-o'-lantern on your vagina and say trick or treat. It's not smart, Lillian. Don't go doing that. Oh, Joanne, I love that. See, more people need to be like Joanne. I'm getting so much insight from your book and workbook, and my 2 grandsons who are artistic are loving the Millie Pig book. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, hold on. We're not done. Today I had an important appointment for a potential job. During the interview, my cell phone rang. My ringtone is the theme song from Inspector Gadget. I don't think that's bad. Like, I don't think that's bad. Inspector Gadget. Like, I kissed a girl and I liked it. Her taste of cherry chapstick. That was my ringtone in 2000 and, gosh, when it came out. My cousin still gives me shit about it because I downloaded it in Nashville on my little red flip phone. Yeah. Today I made love to my girlfriend. I penetrated her for a while, then stopped to get my breath back. She carried on moaning even though I stopped moving. FML. I don't really know what that means. Okay, let's do one more. Hold on, let's do one more. This is a short page. Today I went to a plastic surgeon's office with a friend. The doctor walked in, and before he could look at the chart, he started explaining the liposuction procedure to me. I had to interrupt him to tell him that I was only there to support my friend who was getting a nose job. Oh, shit. And it was just like, you know, a little picture to go with it. I don't know. That is funny. I mean, here's the thing, you know, that happens a lot. I think more than you think. People go in with friends and they're like, okay, what you need is like, you never ask somebody what you need. Like when I went in and I said, well, what would you suggest for my face? And it's not even permanent, but it's about $6,000 worth of work in one shot, in one squirt. Well, many squirts, but I don't know. Reading from a book while vibrating. The cards are better. Rude. Hi, Marts. We're going to finish this book so you can settle yourself down. Can you put on the list stating Melissa High was being a little negative towards the book versus the cards? She wants the cards back. So we got a lot of pages to get through, girls, so settle yourself down. I have to buy those books, those cards. I didn't for the first couple. My friend sent them. You look well and rested. I feel battered and torn because I was well rested, and then I came home, and the last 3 days have been fixing things that have been wrong and things that I need to catch up with. So I'm glad I look better, Susan, but I feel broken already. So anyway, probably because she's faking. She's a faker, is that why? But could you imagine, like, done, and she's like, oh, yeah, baby, woo! I like both books. Thank you, Laura. Thank you for the positivity. Melissa, did you hear that? Laura said she likes both. So settle yourself down. This isn't about what you want, people. This is about what I've decided. Why are people having, you too, Trace, I don't know why people have a hard time understanding the way it is. I mean, who runs this ship? Fuck. Me. My show is on. Hi, Jill. Oh my God, you missed already an hour's worth of fun. We talked about vaginas, we talked about hair, we talked about my beauty. What else did we talk about? We're putting people in timeouts. People think they're running my show. They want to change the way I'm doing things or say, well, you know, they just need to settle themselves fucking down. It's called F My Life. This is from one of my friends sent that to me. Yeah, F My Life. F My Life, which I say every day. So, can we put our adult... Fuck yeah, you can. Jill, are you the mama? Did you house them for 9 months? Did you give them love? Did you put a roof over their head? For fuck's sake, you can. It's called boundaries, Jill. And if you're still contributing in some motherfucking way, you can say, well, fuck you. Who controls this? Me. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Holly, you missed a lot, girl. You're going to have to go on YouTube and rewatch the show. Yeah. You're in love. So I'm just trying to tell y'all, you know, adult children need to be in timeout. Sometimes I remove myself from them. Fuckers. They stress me out. You know, and you know, I'm still paying for their lives. And they're adults. 26, 24, 21. Who the fuck do they think I am? Do you know how much medical insurance is going up, people? Have you seen what's happening to your medical insurance? We already talked about the EBT or the SNAP programs being eliminated for people who need it. $300, $200, whatever they're getting helps their fucking family out. Do we need to talk about that, Jill? Do we need to talk about and tell the kids, do you know how much mine and Dan's insurance is going up? My insurance is going up over $600 a month for me and Dan. And do I still pay for the children? Abso-fucking-lutely. Yeah, Kristen, I don't know how you do it. Because I know what my life is like and how expensive my life is. I don't know how people do it. $600 a month, over $600 a month. Yeah. Thank the government. The SNAP, I don't know what's called in every, food, EBTs, we call it EBT here at SNAP, whatever those programs that give people extra money, families of 4, and their mothers are working, whatever they can, and that $200-300 is fucking helping their family get by. Now, moms are gonna have to figure it out, single family household. This is not cool. Do you know that I'm gonna be paying close to $1,000 more a month in insurance costs just for my family? They're cutting special education and adult education. It's hitting my college student, Hannah, who's in graduate school, had grants, and now they don't want to say, yep, sorry, fuck off, get a loan at 29.2%, you know? Your health insurance is more than your mortgage. Me too. Me too, preach to the choir. Hey, Pat. Taxes. Do you know what my renter's insurance is? I just got the bill just for one house. Just for one house. I just opened it up today. Do you know how much insurance costs have gone up by Saints Love You? It's like $2,300 for a year for my rental cost of insurance. Everything keeps going up, but our rates of living and our costs of living and your jobs don't go up. How the hell are we supposed to make it in this world today? Debt? Take out loans? Nobody's pay is going up. Mine has gone down because TikTok wants to fuck with the algorithm, right? Mine went down 85% on TikTok. And now I'm supposed to figure out how I'm supposed to, I gotta pay. Yeah, sorry, Carla. Me too. Yeah. They want you to, I don't know how you can be happy because you're going to be in debt. You have to live. You have to eat. You have to fucking pay your taxes. California taxes, well, that's the thing. You live off of credit cards. You get loans. Nobody is going to get ahead in this world today because it's impossible with all the costs. Remember the promises? Remember the promises? All I've seen is everything go up since this last presidency. Everything has gone up. Nothing has gone down. And it hasn't helped any of our families. It's actually making it worse. And it's going to get a lot worse. So buckle up because we are in for a national debt for everything. Except the rich, because everything is about money these days, but it's not us that benefit, it's the rich, right? So, okay, thanks, Trish. I saw that. Okay, I didn't see it, but okay. So anyway, bye, Janet, love you. Yes, we have reverse mortgage ads on TV with Tom Selleck. Do you know how disgusted I am? Yeah, our children. That's why I have to help our children. I mean, they can't even survive on themselves. I appreciate it, Trish. They can't even survive right now. Well, Jennifer could be better, but she's paying for school, so that's why she needs help. It's either me or her paying for school. I don't want my kids to have debt, you know, because in this society, in this world today, they are going to be ahead because they don't have debt, and I can help them. It's hurting me, but we're helping them. It's crazy. And the reverse mortgage ads are insane, and don't do it. People, don't do it. Trust me, I have a friend who's dealing with that shit right now with her dad, and it's so hard to deal with it. Just don't do it. You're not that desperate. Figure out other ways. I lost my health insurance as of today because I couldn't afford. Oh my God, Joanne, that breaks my soul. It's a scam, and I just don't do that. And Tom Selleck should be fucking ashamed of himself. And every time that ad comes on, I say, what do I say? I yell at the TV. I say, Tom, you're an embarrassment. And are you that desperate for money that you are doing that? That's why I have to keep my sense of humor. Joanne, you need health insurance too. And then, you know what I hated? I'm going to tell you what I hated. He did it. I know, because nobody was there to tell him, Christina. You know what they did today? Okay. He's yelling at me. Does Grandpa have life insurance? I have no idea what he has. Probably not. Why would he have a life insurance? He doesn't have no, he probably doesn't have life insurance. Why would he? I mean, I have life insurance. Dan has life insurance, but there's a reason, right? We're a family and we need it. What was I going to say? Shit. Well, Christine, oh, my insurance. I opened up my insurance. I already started the process, but like it says, and if you can't afford your current thing, this is what you can drop down to make it more affordable. Fuck you. So you want me to take less benefits for my health so I can afford it? You're making it about affordability? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Suck a bag of dicks. Right? I was so disgusted by that. And here's the thing, Christine. I think anybody with a brain, right? Anybody with a brain, whether you're conservative or liberal, can see what's happening and should be scared. And if you don't see that and you're still like, I don't care who you are, the truth is there whether you want to believe it or not. And it's not, to me, it's not even like a right or left thing. This is a factual thing. This is something that you can't, as a conservative or a liberal, and they're both stuck in each other's dicks right now. So they need to, they're both fucking up this. Everything's fucked up because of them. Both sides are fucked. They're all fucked. At this point, they don't realize the chaos because they're fighting over dick size. They don't realize the chaos that they're giving into it. And I think if you're a conservative, you should see it, and same as a liberal. They're both fucking each other and sucking their dicks. And it's about dick size. Maybe off the news. I was going to say something I heard today. I don't remember a ban. I get so... Florida Obamacare out of pocket for the first coverage starts. I have California. I have Obamacare because I'm self-employed. And I think my out of pocket's $14,000. I hate to see what it's going to be like today. And both sides don't care. And that's why I said it's not even a conservative or a liberal thing to me. It's just a human nature thing, and them not realizing what they're doing to the world around them. So I just, and Joanne, I get it. Like at this point, I'm glad I can buy food and still support. Oh my God, our deductible is insane. He's up my ass right now. Thank you, Beams. And that's okay. But, I have insurance, and my first out of pocket is $8,500. I mean, shit, I would rather have $8,500. I think mine was 14 before this fucking increase. Say pay insurance, cheaper people intimidated by insurance. It just scares me. I mean, because it used purchased products outside of TikTok. I'm talking about dicks. That's the purchased product. I just got a violation for selling on TikTok. I'm not selling insurance. Anyway, I'm scared for everybody. It's been a long time in coming. And like I said, this is just, scary. And this is, I've always said I'm more of a moderate, right? I have a lot of conservative values, and I have many liberal values too. And what I do is, we haven't had a good candidate in a long time. And I always tend to vote for, the laws and the things that affect me personally, right? Because I can set aside my conservative values and views and vote according to how I feel. I don't look at the candidates, and I just literally don't think we haven't had a good candidate since Obama. Just saying it. And I'm going to get a lot of hate for that, but I think Obama was a good guy. And I felt comfort. I felt peaceful. I felt like everything was going to be all right. He gave you hope. He gave you hope. And we haven't had that in a long time. Today, it's more about my values, and it's more about my ethics, and it's more about, people. Yeah, and me too, Drake. I had all the money in the world for a long time, and then it went boom, gone, All the ugly comments about Obama are coming in. God, I love the trolls. That I'm able to separate myself for what I believe in, what my heart tells me to do. And that's how I vote. According, if there's not a good candidate, that's how I vote. And if I fall in love with a candidate, I also vote that way. But I voted on both sides. And I'm proud to say that I have voted on both sides. And I'm proud to say that I can choose based on how I feel and what I want for others. I have so many friends on here that are losing that EBT, SNAP, or whatever you want to call it. They're losing it. That hurts me. It hurts. My friend had to stop paying for her medical insurance because she can't afford it because it went up so much. That hurts me. It hurts me that people are suffering. It hurts me that people are forced to get reverse mortgages. It hurts me that people don't have empathy, Joyce. It hurts me. And right now, instead of being ugly, Joyce, and everybody else who's coming in ugly, you know what? Fuck off. Because this is when we should really unite for one another, because our world is fucking going down with fucking flames. Love you, Jihad. I'm on disability, and so is my husband. We get EBT $23, but I'm okay with going. Well, yeah, because if you're not getting it, but a lot of people are getting it. A lot of people are getting more than just $23. No one is united, and you can see by the responses. Love you, Koso. Have a good day. You can see by the responses. That's people who just don't look at things in two ways, like 360 view, like how bitter you can be and attack people for what they are talking about. That shows why we're so divided. All you negative Nellies in here shows the division, and that's why we're divided today. Try empathy, try empathy. I know, Teresa, that's what I'm saying. Is not great. People waiting years for surgeries. I know, Sonia, I heard that too. And that's what I believe. This is what I believe at this point in time. Why are we not uniting more? Why are we not uniting more? Why do we feel the need to attack everybody based on what their opinions are, or how they act, or how they behave, or how their marriage is? Why focus on you? Maybe try to make yourself happier, because it's not going to get easier. And we need to lean on one another in order to get through this mess. We need friends. We need empathy. We need help. We need guidance. We need love. End of story. And we need fucking politicians to be just eliminated. And let's start fucking fresh. Facebook, you're gonna die pretty soon, meaning my iPad. So I apologize if you go dead. Okay. So anyway, that's all I have to say, and that's my feelings on it. And if you're gonna come and tell me anything other than how I feel, that's not for you to tell me. If you agree with me, great, but we need more love, Like the Black Eyed Peas, Where is the Love? Listen to that song. Listen to that song, Where is the Love? By Black Eyed Peas. Talks about all the bullshit, and the bullshit at that time. What the fuck? It all resonates today. Listen to the words. I heard it the other day for the first time. I think I talked about it about a month ago. And Facebook, I'm sorry, because you're going to go black. Yeah, I talked about it the other day. It gave me goosebumps. And it gives me goosebumps. Look, gives me goosebumps talking about it right now, because that should be a fucking theme song for this country. Can we make that the theme song for this country? Please, be kind to people. Be kind to people who are struggling. Be kind. Just fucking be kind. I'm tired of the bullshit. And the politicians aren't making it any better. And the president in and of itself, too. I mean, it's all clumped together. He's not doing anything to stop this shit. He's allowing it to go on. Enough's a fucking enough, right? Anyway, sorry. That's just my soapbox for the day. Kindness and love and empathy. That's it. Simple. Having and being able to give what you can to others and helping others in times of need. Kindness, sympathy, empathy. Go back to your true values in life. Like, you know, and we need to offer those to other people who are very much in need. So anyway, I can't even talk about the black and white, but fuck this shit. Put me in office. Put me in fucking office. I'll take it. I'll do it. I'll do a badass job. The ballroom. The statuettes. Scamantha. I like that name. You should have seen them yesterday. Let me tell you. My eyebrows, I mean, I had shenanigans all the way down to my eyelids. I look like Lisa Rinna. I wish I did. I love her lips. Yeah. So the prices are ridiculous. I wish I could get EBT. I have to buy food for myself and my pets and your pets. I mean, everybody's going up. Everything's going up. It will, and people, you can tell the people who don't look outside the box for truth. You know, a well-rounded person can take both sides of everything and understand and resonate with both sides. That's an open-minded person. One person that comes in and says Trump 2020, 26 or whatever, I know already is a closed-minded person. Because you're not taking any, you voted for him and you're not taking any ownership of anything he's doing that's bad and hurting the country. Closed-minded. And that's what he breeds. Cold Canadian winters are no joke. I hope he finds housing. Anyway, I'm sorry, Joanne, I'm just so scared for you. I'm scared for everybody who has to. I mean, it's going to impact my income going up, you know. Darla, don't let the screen scratch you on the way out. This is never about Ed. It's about me and my journey, period. Bye, Darla. Hateful person. There you go again. Somebody who's closed-minded and ugly has to take the time to comment on what she feels and how she feels without grandpa. Like, why hate? Why have that much hate? I don't understand why people feel the need to comment and spew hate. Thank you, Lee. I just don't understand that. It's just stupid. It's people take that time to do that shit. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. I have 6 children, work part-time, and go to college full-time. Just recently got out of a marriage. Unfortunately, just started getting help with SNAP in August. Yes, you need the help. And now it's going to be gone. And I'm sorry, Tabitha, that your life got fucked up with a divorce, right? And now your government is taking away the ability to help you. And that little help is help, period. It keeps me up. You guys keep me up at night, you know? You guys make me stressed. You know, I feel for myself is that, you know, that's Dan doesn't do, right? Dan has a wall, right? Men are different. They compartmentalize. I said it. I was struggling with that word the other day. Compartmentalize. Fuck, here we go. Fuck! I just got so excited about it now. Compartmentalize. Damn it. Why the fuck was I talking about men? Oh, so that's why Dan, like, doesn't get too close to people. Because, like me, he takes on stresses. I mean, he's already stressed with the world. He's already upset. And to know that other people, that connection, like he has to with his brain, like cut out certain lines, right? Me, right? I know my people. And I value my people. And I worry about my people when they're going through hardships. And if I could help everybody, and I was like Kim Kardashian, I would love to help. I just can't do it. And it's sad. Like, now I'm going to be worried about Joanne. I was already talking about to Dan. I said, there's so many people that are in my group that are struggling. And it makes me so sad. You're still upset that Dan wore that shirt. Me too. I'm trying to block that out. Thanks for reminding me. So it's sad. And I love you guys. And it's almost like people are like, I don't understand how you can say that. Well, it's because I develop relationships, even if I see you or not. You're still a person, right? You're still here in my mind. I've already designed you in my head, and it still feels like there's a connection. We have connections somehow. And I remember I had the purple tie. I'm going to do a video. I took it out. So just know. Oh, Facebook died? Okay. Anyway, so I worry about you people. It makes me sad, Makes me sad. My mind goes crazy in my head at night, and I think about the things that people say. It's hard for me. Oh, hi TT, how are ya? So you guys, I feel it, and that's part of, I hate that side of me because I feel it too much, and it hurts sometimes. It really hurts. Anyway. How's my life treating me? Crazy as shit, as always. I feel bad. I felt bad for Dan. Don't. If you're able to work, then you should work like the rest of us. I do work, Arizona. This is work. I get paid for doing this. So be smart. Be smarter than your brain, because obviously you didn't get that ability to be kind and to be empathetic and to think you are funny. And here's the thing, I'm going to tell you something. Because I have a platform, and because, I'm here today, I'm going to speak my mind on things. I'm going to tell you how I feel. I'm going to try to help you based on my experience. Everything I talk about is stuff that I'm learning, as well as stuff that I've dealt with or healed from. I'm going to see if I can help people. Why not? That's my nature. That's a caregiving way. That's because I'm beautiful. That's what true caregivers do, right? And I care for everybody, and I want them to fucking help everybody. I'm working. I mean, what do you think I'm doing? Like sitting here on my fucking sofa eating fucking bonbons? You know what I mean? Get a job. You fucking get a brain. That's going to be my new comeback. You want me to get a job? Get a brain, because you need one. Obviously, because you can't see through your fucking eyes. You see through a fucking bubble. You're welcome, Tina. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that women have to carry the brunt of this bullshit. And it's mostly women, right, who have to deal with it. Mostly women, not men. Funny how that happens. Most people on it are working and can't make it. Yes, 100%. That's what people forget, is most people are working, trying to support their fucking families, and that couple $100 helps them tremendously. It's not like they're sitting on their ass doing nothing. And fuck you for assuming that. Sorry. I'm still on my soapbox, apparently. I work every day. What are bonbons? Remember the bonbons back in the day? Jess, you might be younger than me, but there were things called bonbons. And they were little like ice cream, chocolate covered, bonbons. And you would sit back and eat about the whole thing, because one bonbon or two is not going to satisfy you. Fuck. And what people don't realize is that, like, not only am I caregiving, right? Not only am I caregiving, Jess, I was like, are you younger than me? Girl. Not only am I working 24 hours a day, I'm working. Social media pays me, right? Because people love me and love Grandpa and love me and Dan together and love my family and love my values and love what I try to give back to people, right? That's why you grow. right? Everybody helps in the growth of these channels, whether it's your kids or whether it's your grandpa or whether it's your husband. Together as a unit, you know, we grow and we hear it. And I'm going to try to help people all the time. Women work 24/7. Our jobs don't ever end, whether we're caregiving or not, or have babies. This is what our life is all the fucking time. And in the end, if we decide that life is not good together with our husbands, we leave or they leave without anything, and we are still forced to carry the burden of life and support our kids. Because men, sorry, not all men, because I know I have some good men in here, men just walk away and we're left to cope and not get child support and not do all these things. Trust me, I was one of those kids. So don't come at me. Some of you men, I understand, right? Like, you're good dads, but there's a lot that aren't, right? And there's a lot of women breaking their backs, working multiple jobs to try to make ends meet for their children. And fuck them for doing that to them. So this stuff matters. Healthcare, right? Going up. Are they going to be able to afford it? The EBT, food stamps, whatever it is, what else are they going to do for themselves to help support their family if they have a fucking deadbeat? Women figure it out. Fibromyalgia from stress and the burden of life. Because we get everything, whether you want to admit it or not. Employees need to be paying a livable wage, 100%. Employers need to go up because it's hard to live. And I think the economy, but they won't, because it's all about money and who makes more. Sweet as strawberry wine. Tennessee whiskey isn't smooth. Somebody said you were smooth as Tennessee whiskey and sweet as strawberry wine. Strawberry wine, I will give you, is very sweet, but smooth, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. So my son on the verge of eviction every month, and you think the dad helps? Nope. Yeah, Brooke, I'm sorry, I'm talking to you, because I know. I don't sit with my head up in my ass and think that everything's grand for those single mothers out there. And fuck him. Fuck him. I hope his penis breaks. I think men should be castrated. Honestly. Brooke, for any deadbeat dad, I feel like they should remove the whole kit and caboodle. Yeah. I think they should be punished. Punished. Castrate them. You want to be a douche and leave your ex with your baby and everything else and not help out? Fuck you. Off with the nuts and the peen. Just my thought. But what if they don't have anything? What if they work under their table? Oh, Brooke, I love that. It's his loss, honey. And you know what? It's his loss. It's his loss. Yeah. And it's unfortunate for them. Trust me, I was that kid, you know? Not the brightest part, but not the GATE students. That's not very ladylike. Do you think I fucking care? Castrate him. I wasn't the GATE part, but I was bright, I think. But I did the same thing. And it wasn't until my dad got remarried that she made him pay child support. I always want to get blamed as the welfare queen, but not the deadbeat dad. 100%. Why? Tell me why we always get blamed, and we're on welfare or whatever else the country, well, used to give us. Now they're not. And we're the deadbeat for that, but not the dad. Exactly. Like, why doesn't the dad get blamed? And I'm like, there are dads that are shitty out there. I had one for a while. Hi, Jack. How are you? Gotta have billions of dollars in order to survive in this world. And it sucks. Castration. I think we should have a clinic for every state, every town, every city. And if you fail to pay child support for say a year, let's do a year. Have a year. And then if you're not and still not providing for your kids, castration. You don't deserve to have any more. If you can't take care of what you have, why should you go have more? Fuck that. It's like, Handmaid's Tale. We're there anyway for women. We're here to reproduce, right? And they want us to keep reproducing. They don't want us to have a choice to not, right? Let's be real. They don't want us to have a choice to not. They just want us to reproduce constantly. It's really not giving anybody a choice, right? But yet, we can't do anything about the male genitalia. Very rare, John, do women pick up and leave with a child unless they've been physically harmed by their partner. Most of the time, John, statistically speaking, John, sorry, I'm addressing John on here, is the men who leave. Look at the statistics and then come back to me. But until then, yeah. Pregnancy is always our fault, right? John was always saying, you don't always have a choice. I do, but because I'm not pregnant anymore, but you have a choice in California, which is great. You're not mad if you don't take care of your kids, 100%. Your daddy, you know? And what's sad, Brooke, and I'm going to tell it to you hard, and you're not going to like that. My ex said he was going to a friend and went to Vegas for the weekend. That was it for you. Yeah, a friend. I'm not even reading Patrick's comment on that. Brooke, and the sad thing is that you can't protect your son from those feelings of wanting his dad, right? Packed up, yeah. That's, Brooke, that's horrible. And he was probably, well, we don't even need to go into the specifics because I don't even know your whole life. But the sad thing about the kids whose dads leave and think they, you know, are the best dads in the world, they come back later and expect love. You can't fix the broken heart of that child. It doesn't matter how much you're going to be there for him. His heart has already broken, and it's done by the time he's 7 and realizes things. His heart will always be broken, and he'll always be dealing with those emotions of wanting a father. That's what sucks, is you can't protect them from that. Yeah. Well, he'll figure it out, and he'll know, but Sharice, you still have that pain of not having a dad. That's the problem. You still don't get over the, even as an adult, right? And having me, I know, Brooke, but you can't control it, and that's one thing you need to know. But just know that's one thing you'll never be able to fix for him. You can love him all you want, and I'm sure you do. And it's just, you grow up with it. It's their fault. They're the ones who did that and created that emotional trauma for us our whole lives. It is what it is. And work under the table, that's gross. Well, there's a lot of men that do that too. Yeah. Bus Matt says he's starting to notice, like, what the hell, why doesn't my dad work? Right. He'll notice. And just, you know, you just have to be cool and collect and say, baby, you know, it's just the way life works. Try not to badmouth him. Try not to do any of those things. And I know it's going to be hard. And you're lucky, Sharice, because you had a dad. Right. You had the best dad. And you're lucky. You're lucky. We left. My son was 3 when he left. Breaks my heart. Life is life. Yeah. Hi, Nona. And you can't control what your life gives you, right? We talk about this all the time. Life, you know, gives you certain things, to certain traumas, right? Certain traumas in life. And our goal is to learn to navigate and hopefully learn from those mistakes and issues that we get faced with as young adults into older adults, right? And, you know, once you understand that life is just a learning, right? And these mistakes and these things that we get ourselves into and the issues we have, it's all part of the journey of becoming an individual and becoming a better individual and evolving and growing and learning. You know, if we don't take those on, we have to take those on as you know what, we're going to do this. And like I tell my cousin this all the time. I'm like, you're going to be ever evolving with changes. Your life's going to change. The baby's going to change. It's going to change schedules. It's going to do this. You can't control what the baby does, right? Same in life. You can't predict losses of husbands or death from loved ones and all this stuff. Something that has and so you have to stop looking at them as like failures, right? We got to start embracing them as growing opportunities, growing opportunities. Every day is different and every day changes. And it's how well we treat ourselves and love ourselves is the way we can respond to those things. And sometimes our best selves are not there and we take the day off because we're not going to respond well to anybody. But that's why I always say self-love is important, self-reflection is important. And once you believe that you are important, you are worthy, and you matter, guess what? Things just kind of flow better, right? They flow better. You look at the world differently, you know? Even with a dad in the house, you know, you can't predict what your kids are going to see while they grow up in the same fucking house. You know what I mean? You know, Hannah and Andrew just accept Dan for the way he is. Jennifer holds a grudge because she had an expectation that she wanted her father to be like, and he wasn't that person. He is the same person. He's there, but he's not there, if that makes sense. So even if you have a dad in the house, it doesn't always make you that perfect dad in your child's eyes. You can have 3 children in the same house, and each one of them will have a different perception of what and how their childhood was. Can't control shit. Think about that. All 3 of my kids, different perceptions. All 3 of my kids, well, 2 of them, accepted their dad early on, knowing what his inabilities were in life and to be a hands-on parent. He's not that way, right? The other one is pissed because she expected her life to be a certain way. And he didn't know about it, but she established that in her brain from an early child. Somewhere she picked it up that she wanted a certain style of dad. And today still reflects in her brain of being angry. Could he have been a better dad? Maybe, but I don't think he would have been as capable to do what she had expected in him. And I don't even know what the expectation was. You know what I mean? It's life. Like, we can't change how our children view the world we've given them. You know what I mean? So it's insane. It's insane. And it makes me giggle of like, what? Huh? Like when they talk about it. Andrew's just like, whatever. Andrew's the most lax child on the planet. He's like, yeah, it was cool. You know, whatever. Dad is what he is. I mean, he's there. Like, I know if I have to go, like he goes and sometimes sits in the room and talks to his dad, like intellectually has some questions about certain things from school. And, you know, it's great. They each have their specific attraction to their father. Attraction's the wrong word. Well, you know what I mean. Hannah's like, whatever. I mean, she'll call her dad and, you know, he'll be like, Hannah, you okay? You know, if there's fires. Yeah, Dad. Okay. Click. Bye. Jennifer will call him only when she's got like a law thing, you know, and use him as a sounding board sometimes. But then she gets in her moods where she doesn't. Like, I haven't heard from Jennifer. I think I called her the last time and she didn't respond to any of my Nashville stuff. So like, does she even know I was in Nashville? Like, who knows? Everybody's different. And I don't take it personally. You know, I don't take it personally. Do you? If you need me, call me. I'll call you when I have time. They have their own bonds. Yeah, not attractions. That's kind of weird. And I definitely would not have attractions to their husband, their dad. Shit, I struggle sometimes. Cue Reddit. 103:48, Danielle said she's not attracted to her husband. Dan! Anyway, okay, I gotta go because I got acupuncture. Yeah. Whoa. You. Hey. And I forgot that I had it, so I'm like excited about it. So, and I gotta put this away because I can't have any more caffeine because I feel it in my chest. Anyway, remember, you are important. You are worthy. It's shower, drink, day. Lee. Shower, drink, day. Shower, drink, day. Shower, drink, day. Shower, drink, day. Anyway, so remember, you are important. You are worthy, and you matter. Believe it. Say it to yourself every fucking day. I say this for a reason. I'm not trying to just waste my breath. I'm trying to make you believe that you are worthy of all those things. Believe it. Because once you do, life starts changing. I can't get mine yet, but it's going to be shower drink day. And everybody, today it's Halloween, it's Friday. Have a drink in the shower. Dance, drink, sud, move, and groove. Happy Halloween. Love you guys. I'll see you early tomorrow. I got to get up early. Love you. Bye.